Hey everyone, this is Clarence again with Spencer's Camera. This next video, part of this editing series, is how do you best dodge and burn areas of your image that will be non-destructive or less invasive. It won't affect the image too overly affect the image. It takes a gentle bit of massaging or editing to make sure it looks correct without looking overcooked or overdone. So one easy way to do this is by using a gray layer, a neutral gray layer that you will then perform your dodging and burning on that layer. Click on New Layer here. You'll then press keyboard shortcut of Shift F5. That opens up the fill box. Make sure that's 50% gray, normal 100%, click OK. Now change the blend mode for this layer to linear light. That means none of the gray will show up because it is perfectly 50% gray. Now as we dodge and burn or lighten or darken any of this gray layer, it will show through as a brightening or darkening of the subject, of the image. So using the dodge tool, make sure you're set to midtones or highlights. Exposure very low, approximately 5%. Then you can dodge the areas that you want to increase the luminance value. So for instance, I'd like to bring up this little nebula area here a little bit by dodging that area. You can see there's the before and there's the after. It may look a little harsh, and I'll show you how to soften that even better, but some of these little areas just bring up some of this detail a little better. Around the blue horse head here, and you can increase everything overall, make your brush a little bigger if you'd like, and down into this area. I'll just, for the sake of being able to see this better, I'm going to brush a lot of this so it will be very obvious for the video. It'll be too much, but I'll show you how to soften the effect a bit as well. So you can see I've brushed some of these areas, and that's way too obvious what I've done. There's the before. And here's the after. So you can see the brush strokes, and we don't want that. We only want it to affect these mid-tone and highlight areas. So a good way to do that, or to restrict where it's affecting on the image, is just like we did on the luminance layer. You double click on the layer here, and in Blend If, you will select the underlying layer and bring that up. You'll see it's taking it away over here, but it's too harsh. You hold Alt or Option and click the slider. That separates it, and then it can be feathered to only affect where you want it in the luminance range. So as you can see, there's the before and there's the after. Click OK. Now you can see it brought up everything very nicely. You can adjust your Blend If settings to have it affect more or less according to your taste. That's a nice way, very easy way of bringing up more of this galactic dust, the clouds in the nebula, to bring out more detail and more interest. Again, before and after with a simple neutral gray layer and dodging and burning on that layer. Again, the blend mode is linear light for that layer. That works very nice, very smooth, and without introducing noise as well. So again, that's just a quick little tip on how to increase detail in a deep sky image. Here it is without the stars. It didn't affect the stars because it's only above this luminance layer. But if you have any suggestions or questions, any ideas for future videos, please feel free to send us an email. The email address is info@spencerscamera.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.